Titan, bringing you our second episode in our Let's Play Rift series. Now here we are, joined once again by Tyson Shadowmage, say hi, and also with his lesser skeletal zealot, who looks very creepy but also very cool at the same time. But anyway, here we are back in Rift. It has been ages since we played this game, but it's very cool to be back. I'm very excited to be able to bring some new videos to you guys. And now that we're getting into the weekly schedule, I should be doing that more and more often. But anyway, what are we going to do this episode? Well, if we quickly hop onto our map, as you can see we have this ring here which says the Steel Reckoning, where we had to collect imbued swords, and we have 0 out of 4. So basically that was the quest we got from Fane over here, who told us to go collect swords from the battlefields. So we'll just quickly head over and do that. We can now ignore these Ashen Defilers, because we finished our quest with them. So now we just have to deal with, oh, and this is just a tip just telling you how to interact with objects in the game. But anyway, as I was saying, we now have to deal with these corrupted knights, which look awesome. If you get close to the mobs in these games, they do look very cool. But anyway, once again, going over our abilities, we have a new one actually called Dark Touch, which deals 111 death damage over 16 seconds. So let us try that out. And it's sort of like a dot over time. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then of course you guys know of all our other abilities from the episode before. Oh, and we get some loot from this guy. Oh, it's an imbued sword, which is one of the quest items that we need. So apparently you can get those from both those knights and just then lying around impaled in unfortunate victims. Quite a gruesome scene, but there you go. Now, in terms of our zealot here, because he is a pet, there's sort of I wanted to explain how sort of the pet system in this game works. Basically, if you look here, there is our hotbar for our pet, and you can tell it to do different things, such as follow, stay. So if we tell him to stay, he'll just stay there while we wander away. Then if we click follow, he will come after us. But then also if we click attack, say if we face this mob here and click attack, he will automatically go ahead and attack that creature without us needing to attack them first. So that's just one thing which is really cool, and a very handy sort of tip if you don't want to get directly involved in the fight straight away, because often I've sort of noticed if you are a pet based class, you will often have to attack first for your pet to then attack, which obviously makes sense. But then what ends up happening is the mobs, such as these knights, they will end up attacking you instead of your pet, because you attacked them first, and then that sort of defeats the whole purpose of them, of having a pet anyway. So it's sort of better to do it in that way, I think, and it's quite a nice feature there. But anyway, here we go. We have completed, well, not completed exactly yet, but we have got all the swords that we need, all the imbued swords for our quest. So we now just have to head and deliver these to Shyla, who is right here. If that is how you say her name, I think it is.
The path of the vigil.
Anyway, it says Steel Reckoning. Thank you, Ascended. This steel is imbued with Source Stone, a material that allows the Hyuus to communicate with the gods. Thanks to you, we can use these weapons to cleanse this town. Only the Vigil and their chosen can end this. And there we go. And we also get an Ascension Great Staff, which is a new weapon for us, which is pretty cool. And also we get a new quest called the Weakened Ward. If you just think about it, I wanted to change a bit because it will take too long to read out the whole thing. I'll just read the summary. If you guys want to read the whole thing, you can just pause the YouTube video. But anyway, the summary says Shyla Starheath wants you to collect sanctified spheres from the, oh my goodness, Ardenborough horrors in Ardenborough. Once complete, deliver them to Brother Jebiah. And we will get some nice XP and gold. By the way, once again, if I am mispronouncing any of these sort of words, please do excuse me. I have no idea how to pronounce half the names in this game. But anyway, there you go. And as you can see, these are the things we are supposed to aim for. Ardenborough horrors. Let's just call them horrors. It makes them much simpler. Oh, and look at that! We have leveled up, which is awesome, and this must be a new feature in the game because I've never noticed this before. It's popped up telling us to spend our soul points. This must be a new feature that has come with a recent patch, because there has been a recent patch, by the way, and so this must have sort of come with that. So if we quickly go on to our soul tree, oh wait, wrong button. If we go onto our soul tree here, we can now spend these 2 remaining points, and it's forcing us to put it into improved bolts and also death's ammo, so we can finally get to put some points into the necromancy sort of build here, because we have obviously Dominator, Warlock and Necromancy. Right now we've been focusing on Warlock, and now it seems we are focusing on the Necromancy side of things, which is pretty cool. So we'll save and exit that as well. Unfortunately we didn't get any abilities for doing so, but it's still pretty cool. Now this seems to be like shining, so let's see what this is. It says the Ardabur Plague statue. Oh, it's just a sort of a prayer almost to a statue, which is pretty cool. But let us deal with these horrors. Man, that is so creepy in the dark. All you can see is its eyes. It's very, very cool. We seem to have a lot of sort of dot or damage over time effects here, which is pretty cool to be honest. But I would like to sort of expand out into the different soul trees, because I do want to customize it a bit, because obviously at the start of the game we chose this sort of necromancy build, and that automatically selected the 3 souls we had in our sort of soul trees. But you can change that at any time, so I think we might do that next time we have some points, just because we want to sort of change it up a bit and don't want to be stuck with the same things all the time. And there are some specific builds which I would like to play as and show you guys in this game. But anyway, once again, just attacking these horrors, just going through our abilities. We obviously have Plague Bolt, which deals 35 to 39 death damage, Void Bolt, which is just a simple damage effect, Life Leech, which is a damage over time ability, Neural Prod, which is just like an instant attack, and then Dark Touch, which we got in the towards the end of the last episode, and it basically is just a damage over time, but that's very, very cool nonetheless. Man, the sound effects in this game are also, you can hear sort of the crashes and explosions and the sort of, unfortunately, the people screaming in the background, and then also the noises that the mobs make as well are very, very cool. Now I think we're heading the wrong way. We're sort of walking outside this ring. Remember, it also appears on your mini-map, so it tells you exactly sort of what radius you need to be in to find these, and to find these Ardabur horrors, which look awesome to be honest. They're quite a unique mob, and Trion Worlds, who by the way make Rift, and are the producers and publishers of Rift, they have done a really, really nice job of sort of making each of the creatures quite diverse and unique, and not sort of the standard MMO, you know, like rats and stuff like that in the game. But anyway, here we are with Brother Jibaya, I think is how you say it, and he will allow us to complete this quest. And it says, Weakened Ward, you have honoured the vigil, Tyson Shadow Mage. Some small part of the ward still exists as long as there are Ascended who fight against Regulos. The holy relics you recovered will soon allow us to fight back against the corruption Andrepsis has unleashed. We can finish that, get some rewards, and then here, oh look at this, we've got a new quest, but it will also give us these vestments, which if we preview, look, oh wow, they look so much better than what we're wearing right now, because what we're wearing at the moment kind of looks like we just got out of bed, really, to be honest. It's not the best, but anyway, that looks really, really cool. And it says, the summary says, Brother Jibaya wants you to pray at the altar of Bahralt and banish the death-bound thralls using Dwarven Hammer, which sounds very cool. And we'll definitely do that. Now, obviously I have done this before, so I know exactly where the altar is. At first I was sort of really confused where it was, because I didn't really think of being in this burnt out house here. I thought it'd be somewhere sort of more noble than that. Oh, and wow, a deathbound thrall has attacked us. So we'll quickly finish this guy off. But anyway, yeah, I was just sort of wandering around trying to find it. I had no idea where I was really supposed to be looking, but then eventually I found it. It's really, really cool. And here we go, we have prayed at the altar. Oh wow, and look at this, a messenger of the vigil has come and said, Biralt blesses you, Ascended, use his power to cleanse this land. Very, very cool. And we get a quest item. Basically these are things that you can use in games for certain things. And this one we have to target these deathbound thralls and then use this Dwarven Hammer to banish them. There we go, and that was pretty easy. Oh, and there is a book here which I believe is part of a collection, because obviously there are artifacts, I believe they're called, in this game, whereby you can sort of collect them. Oh wait, that's a wrong one. You can collect them as part of sort of a series, and then you get certain rewards for doing so. Oh, and look at this! Oh, I even forgot to equip our staff. We were so sort of engaged in the sort of missions. There we go, now this is our new staff. It looks much better than the old one, and obviously it's hopefully a lot more powerful, but right now we don't need it. We're just going to continue to use this Dwarven Hammer here. thought I saw something shining over there. Apparently not. So we'll just continue to use this hammer. How many do we need? Oh, only one more to go, and then we will have finished. And there we go, we have finished that quest. We have used the Dwarven Hammer to banish the Deathbound Thralls from the grip of Regulos, which is very cool. Oh my god, look at this machine! That's creepy, it's like a skeleton just, well, went a bit too far there. A skeleton just like attached. Ooh, wow, that is a very sinister looking device right there. But anyway, here we are, we have completed the quest, we can now hand it in, and it says, "Ha! Justice. I could hear the fury of Belhrald smiting those friends from here, fiends rather, friends, these fiends from here. You've honoured the vigil, Tyson Shadow Mage. Now that the glory of Belhrald has been restored to this town, it's only a matter of time before we expel Regulos' corruption completely." And there we go, and we get some nice vestments of the Saviour. Now this time, and we have leveled up. Wow, this is crazy. We are leveling up left, right and centre. This is awesome. At the same time, we'll do this in a second actually. At the same time, we've also got another quest, and it says Brother Jabaya wants you to steal the Sourcestone cores powering the profane defiant machines in Bloodmurk Grove. Once complete, deliver them to Cyril Kalmar at the Valor Hold, which is pretty cool, and we get some nice boots and some pouches, which I believe are part of your bags. Now, not forgetting of course to equip our actual robes this time, unlike the staff. But man, doesn't look like a whole bunch, but we look very sort of professional now. We look like a proper mage, and also we have some souls to spend. But I want to sort of change this up a bit because I don't really like this build at the moment. Because I like the necromancy to be able to sort of summon a pet to fight for us, but I would like to change it out a bit to something else. A storm cooler. Very interesting. Most of these sort of, they have a lot of variety within each of them, but I think I will just go for the storm cooler because it just sounds coolest, and apparently nothing happened there. Can we equip it? Oh no, you only have a preview. Oh god, and I accidentally spent all of our money, all of our points in that build. Apparently you can only preview it. I think you have to go to a class trainer to actually be able to change your souls, but once you have, you can just literally switch out whenever you want. But anyway, here we go, we got a new ability which is a buff called Dark Armor, and it increases the damage dealt by damage over time abilities by 5%, and when hit we deal 10 death damage to the attacker, and it lasts 1 hour. So basically we just use it once and it's there for basically as long as we're going to be playing this game, which is awesome. But here we go, we're coming up here. Should we help this person? Oh no, they look fine by themselves. What's this glowing here? Oh, it's a book. Shall we pick this up? Yeah, might as well. I believe this is part of the collection once again. I think so anyway. Wrong button again. I'm so used to clicking I for inventory, but it's B for bags. We can right click to collect this book. So yeah, once again being part of a collection. And here we go. Now these are the source stones that Brother Jabaya was talking about, which we have to collect, and we have to collect 4 of those. There are a bunch of mobs wandering around. Which one should we go for? Defiant Overseer. Yeah, they sound pretty important. Let's go for this one. This woman, rather. Go, my lesser shadow zealot, skeletal zealot, rather. I think you can actually rename them. I think we need to do that. We need to come up with a cool name to name our cool pet, to be honest. Wow, these machines look very, very cool. A defiant traitor. Oh, and we get another Sourcestone core. I didn't actually know you could get these from the mobs around here. I thought you could only get them from the machines, but apparently you can get them from the mobs around here. Oh, and this person's not very happy about us taking that orb from them. Wow, explosions going off left, right, and of course centre. And another Sourcestone core, and we have finally finished it. We have completed, or rather got all the materials we need to complete our quest. And oh my god, look at these mobs, they're awesome! Oh, what the hell? I don't know who you are, but these mobs are awesome. Defiant construction. Man, they look amazing, they look so unique. And you've got all the glowing bits that are attached by their energy, that's just incredible. I've never seen a mob like that, and they look awesome in this game. I think later on we will actually be able to see these guys in like full size, like titans, who are just massive, and they look awesome. they're definitely one of the more interesting looking mobs in this game. Not that any of the mobs look boring. Definitely in this game each mob looks very, very unique. And here we go. This is Cyril Kalmar, who is our sort of quest giver for this part of the tutorial area, and it says Source Stone. This Source Stone was used to weaken the ward that protected Talara from Regulos. These defiant betrayers helped King Andrexus open a rift into the plane of death itself. You have honoured the vigil by returning it to our rightful possession. We get some nice boots and a time warp pouch, which is very useful. And then here we have another quest called Fields Run Red. I'll just read the summary, and it says Cyril Kalmar wants you to slay deathbound rogues, deathbound soldiers and deathbound sorcerers in the Theodore Fields, which sounds very cool. And we will get some nice gloves and another bag to use. Okay, and there we go. So we have done that quest, and we also have received some nice rewards from this boot here, and also this time warp pouch, which if we equip will appear here. Here we go. So we have some extra inventory space, which is really cool. But I just want to point your attention to here. Now these are rifts, and this one especially is the death rift. Doesn't it look amazing, folks? Rifts in this game are by far and away one of the coolest features, obviously as per the name sake, but they just look amazing, folks, seriously, and they vary so much. It's like, obviously there are 6 different types of rift, but then in each of those there are so many different types of modes. Like some they have you sort of searching through items, others they're just sort of a mob grind and defeating waves of enemies. It's so cool, and each one's unique, and I can't wait until I get to show you guys each of the different ones. But anyway, here is a merchant with general goods. And we can just quickly sell our grey items, which we do not need, plus all this unwanted gear that we have, which we no longer need to use. Now, I'm just looking around for my mage trainer. I believe he's around here somewhere. Ah, here he is. Our mage trainer. Can we use him yet? We can reset our souls or purchase a new role. Unfortunately, we do not have enough gold. Nowhere near enough gold yet. Actually, wait, do we? I can't even see how much money we have, to be honest. Let's try it, let's see. Yeah, we don't have that much money, I thought not. But basically that's what I'm talking about. You can go to them and like reset your roles and get new roles and allow you to customize your soul even more, which is really cool. But unfortunately we have run out of time for this episode. I think we'll end here outside this rift, just looking upon the rift behind us, which looks awesome once again. But I know this episode was pretty short, but as I mentioned in my other video, I do want to keep them around about the 20-minute mark. I'm sure next time we will definitely sort of finish this area and get out into the real world of Talara, which by the way is awesome, and I'm not kidding, huge. There is so much out there. It's such a fantastic game. Once again, reminding you guys, this is a free-to-play game now. It was previously subscription-based, but now it's gone free-to-play, so whoever you guys want to play it, or who's even slightly interested, there is no excuse now, guys. You could just go over to their website, download it, start playing, and if it's not your sort of cup of tea or what you really like, then obviously you can just not play anymore, and that's fine. It won't cost you a penny just to even try. I mean, you might as well try it out, guys. It's fantastic, it's brilliant in my opinion, and it has so much content to offer. But anyway, there we are. We have sort of run out of time, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as we stand with our lesser skeletal zealot, who looks very cool, by the way, up close. But anyway, I guess all there is now left to say is that I hope you're having a great week wherever you are in the world. I hope to see you next time in our future episodes of Rift and of course our other series. I will see you then, and bye bye.